afternoon, fam. It is Friday. It is December 11th, which means there are 13 shopping days till Christmas. Yes. And for me, let's see, the 23rd, the 11th, I have 12 more days until I'm off until next year. Actually, 12 days, calendar days, working days, it's 7 more days. 7 more days of work in 2020 for me, and then the rest of the year is mine. And it couldn't come as a better time. But that's what this video is about, something else completely different, because you have to remember what this is all about and why we're here. So the elemental thought for today is this. I'm going to call this one the elemental cognitive dissonance. I know that's a mouthful, but basically it gives you things that make you go, that's it on that show. And that's Curtis saying we got to have peace. That's what we need. You know, he's saying this in the 70s. Well, we got the peace, but we didn't get it together. And that's why I'm going to rename this now. 2021 will be, we're on the road to redemption. 2021 is the road to redemption. And restoration. Redemption and restoration. That's the title of this. All right. And I'm asking everyone to just take a moment, pause for a moment, and consider this. Because without a doubt, this is working right now, and I'm scared for what I want to affirm next. But it's unbelievable, the energy that's flowing right now, because we are swapping from the dominant energy of our universe being the elements and of the earth, and it's going to switch the elements to the air. And those that know anything about astrology and astronomy know which parts of the sky or our universe are dedicated to the air elements, and which ones are dedicated to earth elements. And I'm not going to go into detail. You can have your chart done. All you need is a date, time, and place of birth, as accurate as possible, and they will do it for you. Because and if you really want it accurate, you'll do it for your time of conception, which would take your birth date and add another 9 months, or subtract 9 months, and that's actually your inception date, the date you won the race, the most important race of your life, when the sperm fertilized the egg. The sperm with the dominant X or the Y chromosome met the egg and said hello, and the egg said hello back, and the result was you. So you've already won the most important race of your life. So without further ado, 2021 is, the elemental thought is that 2021 is about restoration. It's redemption, primarily redemption, but it's also about restoration. And you'll see why. It'll happen. You'll know when it's happening, because you'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe everything I'm asking for is happening. Why is that? Well, that's what's supposed to happen if you ask for it. Ultimately, you'll ask the right person and you'll get it. So, here's what I want you to do. When we do things and expect positive things to happen, they will. So we have to live in confidence. We have the confidence of a newborn, of a child. When children are born, they're closer to God than they'll ever be until they transform back into a spirit. Okay, for whatever the next step is. So, if you can just be fearless, do not hesitate and go after what you want in life, and expect it to happen, to work. It will. I guarantee it will work. But if you live in fear and you speak of failure, I get it from a student sometime, Mr. Neal, I can't do this. It's too hard. I'm too stupid. Well, if you say it's so, then it's so. But if you say, I don't know this right now, Mr. Neal, but I know if I ask you the right question, not the answer, I asked you the right question, then I'll know what you're talking about. See, because what I teach, I already know. In really three principal disciplines, I already know. So I probably know another 9, so about a dozen things that I can actually teach because I consider myself an expert on a topic. Okay, so I already know it. So when I get students, I say, I'm not the one that has to know this. You are. So you have to ask me the questions. And you ask the right question, and you'll already know. I know it sounds cryptic, doesn't it? But it works. You have to seek the knowledge. You have to ask, and you'll receive. Seek and you'll find, and knock and the door will open. But you have to do it, and you can't be afraid to do it. Maybe it's me because I did direct marketing for almost over 10 years. I did it very young, and then I did it again as an adult. And you have to keep asking, and it's very simple. You ask X amount of people, and Y amount of people will say yes. 1 in 10 is the average. So if what you're seeking, you have to ask at least 10 people, whatever it is you're asking, whatever the question is, until you get the answer. You may have to ask the same person the question 10 times to get the answer you want. But you got to ask the questions. All right, now. But remember, the flip side of that is if you live in fear and expect to fail, you will. I guarantee that as well. If you say, I'm a piece of crap and my life is never going to amount to anything, that's exactly what's going to happen because you've spoken into existence. And every time you open your mouth, you speak things into existence. It's as simple as that. I don't know any other way to explain it. That's how it works. So be careful what you ask for because you're going to get it. And last, I got to share my cousin, Mr. Ernest Sampson, who's he is, well, I wouldn't describe him this, but now they're going to call him an essential worker. But he helps you in your transition to the other side. He's an undertaker. And this is what he's also an employer. And one of his employees threw his hands up there and was like, oh, I give up. I quit. I can't do this. He said, no. You want to go for the L, not the D. Do you know what I mean? You want to go for take the loss. But get, like Dwayne Wade, fall down 7, get up 8. Okay? You don't ever quit. You don't ever say I'm defeated. You don't ever say that because then you are. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school team, and he said he wasn't good enough to play basketball. What if he had listened to them? What if he had listened to his high school basketball coach and told him, "You're never going to be good enough to play this game"? Who's laughing now? But what if he listened to his high school coach and said, "Oh, I give up. I quit. I'm defeated. He says I can't, so I can't. I'll be blankety blank damn if I let somebody else say I can't do something." That to me, that's my inspiration. Tell me I can't do it. I'm going to show you. I'll show you. Tell me I can't do something. I'll show you. Yeah, we'll see about that. So that's for right for my cousin. That's not mine. That's Ernest A. Sampson III of Sampson Funeral Services, and that is Pitkin. It's on Pitkin Avenue, and it is in Forget About It, Brooklyn. All right, and he's on social media, everything that you'll know about. He's got some other gems for you, but that's my gem from my cousin Ernie, who's the greatest, because he's done so much for me in the last 3 years. I don't even know where to begin. I gotta write a book, okay? Because I'm a writer, and he's a storyteller. So we got a great combination to get started. You know, film production, books, it doesn't matter. We got the stories to tell. So go for the L and not for the D, please. Okay? Say it as if it already were. That's the ultimate affirmation. Say it is as if it's already yours. Last but not least, one simple word will keep you going like the Energizer Bunny. That's what I feel like lately. Everybody's like, how much Bustelo have you had? I'm like, no, I changed one word in my vocabulary. I switched from, oh my God, I have to do all this online work to get certified. I have to I get to. I went from have to I get. I get the privilege and the honor and the blessing of applying for a certification in English second language, TOEFL, what's the other one? A couple others. I don't need to get into the details, but I get to do that. I get to drive a 31-year-old car. It's my daily driver. All right, and I get to work during a 100-year event pandemic, and I get to work and never leave the house. I don't know what to say, except I said what I wanted. I told the universe what I wanted, and the universe gave it back. What is the price of admission, you say? Daily seek to love someone unconditionally. Every day, do something anonymously. It's bonus points. If you do something to help somebody else and they don't know you did it, that's bonus points. If your unconditional love, you're pouring into someone else. If they don't, it's anonymous. There was a university. I gotta go, but here's the last thing. There's a university got a $14 million endowment from a former student on the one condition they could never say who gave them the money. And people begged and they pleaded. Who in among the people that graduated in whatever year it was, who cares? Who in my class had it like that to give $14 million to our college? But if anybody told at the college, they forfeited the $14 million. So they kept their mouth shut. That's what I would have done. How many people would keep their mouth shut and somebody said, I'm going to give you $3 million. But all you got to do, you can't tell anybody who gave it to you. Could you do that? It's not a secret if you tell somebody else. It's not a secret anymore. So my final gem of the day is keep your dreams to yourself. Go out and get a journal. This is my first journal for 2021, and it's already full. I got to get another one. I just was in the store. I forgot. Oh, yeah, and I got to get measured for the Apple Watch that has the oxygen sensor on the back. It's really cool. But it won't be, if you order one, it won't be ready till February. What does that tell you about what's going on in China? Huh? They want me to prepay now, and I don't get it till February? Let's wait till February and see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens January 20th. How about that? But keep your dreams to yourself. Don't tell anyone your plan until you've already got it in place. People tell me all the time, oh my God, why are you telling people about whatever, buying a car, this, whatever, this, that, and the third? Because it's already done. As it is written, it is done. I'm just saying, like, hey, I just did this, and this is about to happen. It's already happening. I don't care who knows at that point. Haters gonna hate. The people that love you are gonna congratulate. Haters gonna hate, and the people that love you are gonna congratulate. And on that note, warm blessings, happy holidays. Please be responsible for the for the new year and for your gatherings. Don't let anybody in your bubble. They can't come to the table if they're not in your bubble on every night of the week. You don't know what's on their shoes. You don't know what's in their luggage. You don't know what's in their luggage. That's gonna get you thinking. You don't know what's in their luggage after it came off the plane. Think about that one for a minute. Why do you think that people come from Asia? They wrap their luggage and it's wrapped like it's shrink wrap, like your quilts in the summertime. The people that put them in a bag and vacuum seal them because they don't want nothing crawling in their luggage. Did you do that before you flew to New York or New Jersey or Connecticut? Did you seal your luggage? Is your house COVID negative? Is your job COVID negative? Are you COVID negative? You better ask somebody. The tests are free. Go find out. You'll feel better. I just found out, well, I know. I was 100% confidence. All 10 months of this thing, I'm COVID negative. I'm 10 for 10. And the school made me take it again, even though it hasn't been a month. So twice in the same month, I know negative, because I can count on one hand the amount of people that I'm around for more than 10 minutes without a mask on. I don't go to the movies. I go in the store when it's near empty. That's why I always think I'm up to no good, because I'll be running in and out of the store, rushing through the aisles to get out of the store, and I don't want to be in there long, breathing the air. Although I have a really good mask. I really do. I have a really, really good mask. It's for people that do outdoor, like botanists and people like that. Oh, it's a great mask. I can upgrade to any filter I want, and it's like was a doctor fitted me for it, because unless it's fitted for you, unless it really fits and covers everything, the contour of your face, and it's really sealed, air is going in around the mask. So these people, if you got a beard down your belly and you get a mask on, you're wasting your time and my time. Because you might as well not. And the gators, them gator things, that doesn't do nothing. So please, people, be responsible this holiday. Protect grandma and grandpa and your kids, because you don't know, their immune systems are strong, but you don't know who's, this is the time of year where the flu gets people and they transmit it because they're in large gatherings and they're in multi-states or multi-bubbles, in this case households. And if you really want a shocker, load the COVID tracking software New Jersey's offering for free. You can get it on the either Android or Apple, it doesn't matter. It's available for free, because that tells you if the person you pass on the street, their cell phone will tell you if they've tested positive. And it'll also tell you if a location, a building you're about to go in, it'll tell you if the building's tested positive and had been quarantined for 14 days. How valuable is that information? I'm going to do my phone for New Year's, because after my last day of work, and even though that's not in a place where I have to go into a building and do it, I am going deep, people. I am going deep cover for the rest of the year, because people are just going to go nuts. They're going to think it's going to be pleasant weather, and they haven't seen people in a while, and the 43 states that are banned from visiting the tri-state area, I've seen license plates from all of them for Thanksgiving. So, and they're still here. If you're not working and you're getting pandemic money, why not hang out in New York? Why would you go back to Virginia or Florida? New York is a place to come for Christmas and New Year's. It really is. But I'm not going to no tree lighting at Rockefeller Center, and I'm not going to ice skating at Rockefeller Center either. Because outdoor, I'm not going to be around more than 25 people, and inside, I'm not going to be around more than 10. All right? And if I am around somebody and they don't have a mask on, my mask will be on. And I'm sorry if anybody doesn't like that or feels insulted by that. That's for your protection. Because you got to assume I'm COVID positive, just like I got to assume you are COVID positive until proven otherwise. So, on that note, warm blessings. The elemental thoughts are out there. The answers to your prayers are out there. You have to ask the right question.